Thursday. How's it going? It's your chief visionary live. We are live. It's the Real Biz Life. You know what time it is? It is time to get together. It is Thursday where we need to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the possible in business, right? This is a space for us to do that. And we get to dissect those really important things in business, things that we don't necessarily think about or we remember, or even we know how to implement in our business. So welcome to the Real Biz Life Live. It is time. We're going to get into my business lab today. And we are live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Am I missing anybody? We are just live. And I'm really excited because Thursday mornings, I get to come in and hang out with you a little bit. And we get to think about those things. We get to lift the lid off of our minds where we are able to really really dissect some things and to go a couple layers deeper in business, right? And so make sure you tell someone that we're live right now and tell them to come hang out with us. And it's your chief visionary, Natasha Davis, inside of the Business Lab. And you know, I like to talk about those important things, right? I like to talk about those real things in business. I like to have fun as well, because it's important to have fun, because who says you can't have fun in business? I don't know. They lied, basically, right? They lied. All right. So guys, you know what time it is. We like to go inside of the business lab, but we like to have a little bit of fun before we go inside the business lab, right? So you know what time it is. It's time to loosen up. And it's time to be okay with having fun in business. Because when we start talking about those important things in business, we have to be able to have a clear mind, right? A good spirit, good energy. Isn't that right? And so I like to dance, get the shoulders moving, get the blood flow moving, right? I like to just loosen up, because a lot of times people get so stuffy and so serious in business. And you know what? Why start a business if you're going to be miserable and cranky, right? I said the cranky pants. Makes no sense. Come on, guys, loosen up with me. It's Thursday. And it's a great day. It's been a busy week. I know I've had a very busy week, and it's been good, and it's not even done yet. What? I'm telling you, it's a shame. It's a shame. All right, let's go. Music is good for your soul. It's actually good for your brain. Gets your joints moving, and it helps you to lift the lid off of your thinking as well. So let's hang out a little bit, because music is good for your soul, and it actually helps you to think. So if you're ever stuck in a thought process, just turn on some good music and get loose. Go tell somebody to hang out with us. We are inside the Business Lab with your chief visionary, Natasha Davis. We're going to talk about the difference between building a business from the lens of personal assets or from an investment perspective. All right, we're going to get deep today. But before we do, let's loosen up. Let's go. Let's go. Does anyone know who's singing? I know you know what this name is, but who's singing this song? Let me see if you know your music. Do you know your music, honey? Come on, tell me. Who's singing? Who's entertaining us this morning? I don't want you to be ashamed. Oh, you see how I rolled that one in? Come on, loosen up, have some fun. Let's get ready to talk about some good things. Building a personal asset or a business asset as an investment tool, right? That's what business is. Should go the long distance, right? Okay. I just want to make you dissect some things before we throw in the towel. Because there are people that will throw in the towel too soon. Why? Because they didn't build a business that can be an investment tool. They didn't capitalize on their strengths. And they got tired. What? It's a shame. Shame. All right. So come on, guys. Let's go. We are going to get ready to go inside the business lab, because we need to really talk about some things. We need to get serious. Mama didn't understand. right? The target market, did they not understand? Did the team not understand? Right? Look, did the lender not understand? Lend me that money, honey. I got things to do. All right, guys, y'all stop playing. Y'all stop playing. Stop the shenanigans. It's time to get some work done. We need to go inside the business lab. Good morning. Good morning. Your chief visionary, Natasha Davis, right here. I am so excited to be talking about this particular topic today, because it is usually around probably like the fifth or sixth year in business for most that they realize, what am I doing? You know, have you been at that place where you are in business, you are going, you're dropping all types of sweat equity and monetary equity, and you're sacrificing, you're doing everything, and then you hit a particular point where you're saying to yourself, what in the world, what am I doing? Like, how far is this going to take me? Right? How far will this take me? Is this going to get me to my destination? You know, is this going to help me to build a legacy? You know, the things that I'm doing today, the actions that I'm taking, the decisions that I'm making with business, is this going to get me where I intend to be? Right? And you guys know that I talk about a lot of different things, but one of the things I like to mention is how to capitalize on your strengths and how to strengthen your weaknesses. As individuals, we all have weaknesses, but we also have strengths, right? And so instead of us focusing on our weakness, we have to learn how to go ahead and strengthen that. You hire it out, you get other people on board to support you along the way. Your goal is to focus on your strengths, is to really operate in your genius. You know, people don't pay you for your weaknesses. People pay you for your strengths, right? We can't do everything, even though we really want to. And when you get started in business, you want to wrap your hands so tight around everything that you're doing that you don't know how to release it. You don't know how to let other people handle it or take over, right? And every once in a while, you find yourself wrapping your hands back around something. And I even said that to myself the other day. And I said, you know, Tasha, you know, that's me, girl. Tasha, come on, girl. You're wrapping your hands back around things that you shouldn't be wrapping your hands around. Release it and let it go on, because you'll regress, right? All right. So here's what we are covering today is really making sense. Are you building a personal asset, or are you building a business asset? What are you building? All right. So let's get into that. When we are building a business, we have to really step back and say, what am I doing? What kind of asset am I building? Oftentimes, when individuals find themselves building a personal asset-based business, they don't see the true capabilities of that business. They don't see how they can present the business to go and develop, like to strike a deal with another company, right? It's like you can't even get that far. So if you don't see yourself separate from the business, it's very hard for you to scale that business, right? What did I share with you January of this year, right? 25 valuable golden nuggets, how to start, stabilize, and scale any business. You can grab it from any bio link you find, or you can go to Amazon and grab a copy, right? But I wrote that because I found many people, many business owners, we were on this like human hamster wheel at some point in the game. And until you identify with some things, or until someone identifies things for you and helps you to see real clear, you stay on that human hamster wheel and you think you're doing something fabulous, right? You think you're really doing something fabulous until you realize, wait a second, this is not hitting it, right? So if you're building a business, and if you learn how to separate yourself, the person, from the business, and learn to train that business to become an entity of itself, an investment tool, an investment entity. Until you do that, the business will literally kind of hover down in the start phase, trying to touch stabilize, but it'll continue to be like that seesaw thing. So your business has the capability of being a provider and an investment tool. All right, so let me go there with you. When you take yourself out of the business and you train your business, and I say this all the time, you got to train your business to function without you touching every single piece of it. Train your business to function without you. Train your business to operate in your absence, right? Your business has the capability to be a provider and also to be an investment tool. So let's dive into that. So a business that's built from an asset lens, this business is an asset. Your business now has the capability to provide for you, provide for your family, provide for your team and your team's family. Come on, provide for the industry, provide for other individuals who are in need, basically the industry that you are servicing, right? Your business has the ability and the capability to change the trajectory of generations. Okay, let me get there. I'm going in. Okay, I'm leaning in here. I am super passionate about building something that is a legacy, building something that will be here beyond you, right? Your business has the capability of developing retirement vehicles for not only you, but for others. Okay. Your goal really is to build a business that's an asset, not a personal asset, but a business asset. I've said this before in previous Biz Life Lives where I said, and I wholeheartedly believe this, you don't build a business and then you try to fold your lifestyle into it. That's not how that works, right? You are supposed to understand the lifestyle that you desire and that you desire that you need, that you desire and that you need. And then you build the business to complement that, to support that. Okay. I had a conversation with a client just yesterday and it was a reminder to them. And I said, one of the things that you must be very, very sensitive to is that you don't have all day to do the things that need to be done to move the business forward. And in that same respect, you cannot train your business to be disrespectful to your lifestyle. Y'all want y'all to feel that one. You cannot train your business to be disrespectful and to disregard the needs of your lifestyle. If you have children, young children, or a pretty sizable family, you need to know my business has to learn how to be without me after 4, 5, or 6 p.m. If you need to be in family mode, mommy mode, daddy mode, whatever, husband mode, wife mode, spouse mode, partner mode, whatever. If that's the mode you need to be in after 6 p.m., then you have to learn how to turn off business and turn on the time. You have to be in the moment, right? And so therefore, you cannot build a business that disregards and disrespects the needs of your lifestyle. So when I say building a business that's an asset, you want to build a business that really becomes an investment vehicle. It's an investment tool. It's truly an entity on itself. It helps when you think that way, it helps you to make the right decisions. Something, CEO, okay, you need to hire some people. Somehow, some way, you need to get extra bodies in here because you can't continue to do this on your own. You will not scale on your own. You have to develop a strong CEO mindset. And in that respect, you begin to make decisions based on where you're going, not where you are, right? And so I can get so deep with this. I'm real passionate about this, right? Because oftentimes you will get started on a journey and it's clear as day right here. Like, where you want to go, but you start getting yanked and pulled and into so many directions. And then all of a sudden you're off course. And now you're back onto building a personal asset where that asset can only take care of you, yourself, and you. Right? If you don't build a business asset and you can't take care of you, your family, build a legacy and serve the people around you. So if you only build a business big enough to take care of you alone, then are you really doing what you've been called to do on this earth, on this universe, in this time? Right? What does Les Brown tell us when he's pouring into us, right? Les Brown says, Don't sit here and carry all your dreams and then you leave it all pocketed in here, and then when you die, the dream and the vision dies with you, right? What's the statement that's been said by Miles Monroe, Les Brown? In the cemetery are some of the best visions and dreams. That's where they rest, that's where they lie. It's sitting right there in the cemetery. So I say to you, don't let your best vision and dreams end up in the cemetery, right? And I know that's real deep, but that's real talk, right? That is real talk. And so I just wanted to pour that into you today. Here this Thursday, wanted to get real deep, wanted to just talk to you a little bit about pay attention, be intentional about what you're doing. Don't be so focused on building a personal asset. Focus on building a business asset and building something that is going to be impactful, not only for you, your family, for the people around you, for your clients, and also for the industry. What are you pouring in, right? Don't just show up and then disappear, right? Leave a footprint, leave a mark. Let there be evidence that you were present, right? Let there be evidence that you were present. All right, guys. I want you to think big. I want you to build momentum, and I want you to scale fast. And I want to thank you all for hanging out with me on Thursday. It's your chief visionary, Natasha Davis. I appreciate you for joining. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, blessings upon blessings. I do it for my culture. You ready? One love. Come on, guys. One heart. Let's get together so we can do what? We can feel all right. All right, guys. You guys, if you have not been to my YouTube channel yet, come on, come hang out with me. Subscribe to Impact Branding Videos. I got some good information over there for you too. And if you are on the replay team, let me know that you were here. Hashtag replay team in the chat room so I can show you some love. Here we go. Let's get to what? I almost messed up my own song. One love. I could do that. All right, guys, get to work. Have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Blessings upon blessings. Bring somebody with you next week, week after, the week after, and the week after. I'll see you. Be well. One love, one heart. Let's